Hey, house guests! Welcome to today's Big Brother 25 updates and spoilers. Happy Wednesday! Oh, yeah, just a reminder there's no episode tonight, right? Because Survivor and Amazing Race are on. Woo! But yeah, it's made for a very boring week in the Big Brother house. Anyway, our house guests of the day are Colby Durocher, I hope I said that right, and Christine Wolf. Thank you so much for the support. We could not do this without you, and we appreciate it so much. So thank you again. And if you guys want to be house guests of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. It's only $1 for a holla. All right. So when we left off yesterday, we were still in Big Brother limbo, waiting to find out if Cameron or Jared will be re-entering the game. We won't know until tomorrow night. It's been a very long wait. We do know that Cameron won the right to decide who will play in the competition live tomorrow. And as far as we know, he is wanting to play, right? He's been saying he wants to be the one to play. So if he wins the competition, he will be going back into the game. If he loses, Jared goes back into the game. All right. In the meantime, while we've been waiting for all of that to finally unfold, we've been watching Matt and Jag drift apart from Corey and America. This four did not last very long. They're falling apart. Matt and Jag have their Fugitives alliance with Cameron, right? And they're really putting all their eggs in that Cameron basket, right? They're hoping that he's going to be the one to stay, and they want to keep him around. They don't want him to just like go out through a revolving door. They want to make sure that he is there and they can work with him. So they would like Felicia to leave next. And then after that, Cameron would like Corey out. So at first it was like, oh, are Matt and Jag going to go along with this? What's the deal? Well, they seem to be getting on board with it with the help of a lot of pushing from Blue. Blue cannot stop talking about how badly Corey and America need to go. She is all about it. Blue is telling them Corey and America just used us to take out Jared. We need to get rid of them, blah, 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 blah. All right. Meanwhile, Corey and America are doing their own damn thing on the other side. They made a Final Four with Felicia and Mimi. Now, this Final Four is pretty much a cover your ass alliance, right? They're not serious about it. They've spilled to Bowie about it because they've been getting close to her. They've shared a lot of it with Matt and Jag. I don't know if they outright said at first, like, we have a Final Four with them, but they are, sharing their conversations that they've been having with Felicia and Mimi. So America is getting really worried that Matt and Jag are spilling information to Cameron. She has figured out that they told Cameron that Corey is targeting him if he comes back in the house. The truth is, like, Blue is also spilling that info. Ugh. So Corey does not want to believe that Matt and Jag would tell on him like that to Cameron, but they definitely did. Ugh. And Corey is also trying to warn America, hey, if Cameron stays, I think we should take him out because I think he is going to target me. That is correct. Right? Cameron does want Felicia to go next, but Corey is his target once Felicia's gone. And what if Felicia were to come off the block? Who's the target then? Would Corey just become the new target for next week? So America does not want to believe that Cameron is targeting Corey, and she wants to keep him around for a bit if he is the one to stay. So Corey and America having some issues here. Their interests are not lining up as much at this point. So that's something we're going to be getting into. In other news, Big Brother gave the house guests some gift baskets yesterday with snacks and food that they've all been requesting. They were excited about it for a few minutes, and then they went back to doing nothing. But, like, why are they getting these gift baskets this week? This is supposed to be scary week, and they're getting presents? What? Where are the jump scares? Where are the ghosts in the windows? What's going on here? I hope they're at least going to save some of that stuff for Halloween week if they're not going to do it now, but what the hell? I want this to be scary. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about some of the new stuff. America and Blue, America, we're checking in the bathroom yesterday, and America is spilling some info. Girl, it's too much. Why are you always spilling information to Blue? How many times does America have to get burned by Blue before she stops sharing information with her? There have been so many occasions where America will tell Blue something, and then Blue turns around and tells everyone. And then America's like, oh man, I can't tell Blue anything anymore. And then she does it again. She has to be like the most optimistic person ever, right? To keep trusting Blue like this. I don't know. But anyway, things start off pretty innocently. America's telling Blue, I feel really good with Cameron. I think he has our backs for now. And we should be okay to take out Felicia before we take out Cameron, if Cameron is the one to stay. And then things get not so good. America says, I just wanted to let you know, Felicia did approach me and Corey about making a Final Four with Mimi. Why are you telling Blue this? So America says, I told Felicia that I don't think there's any need to formalize anything right now. That's a lie. They did go ahead and make this Final Four alliance, right? Even if it is fake, they did like finalize it. But America says there's no reason to do that. This is a stagnant week. People are on edge right now. We don't need to be doing stuff like that. But America says this is not a formal alliance. We're just not supposed to put each other up on the block if we win. Kind of sounds like an alliance to me. But America says, I want you to know, I have no problem putting Felicia and Mimi up on the block if I win. In fact, that is what America is planning on doing. She says this alliance with Felicia and Mimi is just to make them feel comfortable going into next week, right? So America says, from my conversations with them, I can also tell that Felicia and Mimi feel comfortable with Matt and Jag right now. So hopefully, they feel like they're covered on all bases and they're not going to come after any of us. In reality, Felicia and Mimi would like to put Matt and Jag up on the block. All right. But anyway, why is America spelling this? America also talks about how great she feels about Cirie right now. All it took was like one conversation. One combo's all it takes to feel good with Cirie. But yeah, she feels great about Cirie. She trusts her. She trusts that Cirie wouldn't put her up on the block because Cirie has been telling America and Corey that she would not nominate them. And Blue's like, yeah, great. I don't see Cirie as a problem right now. She will be better for us in the jury house than Felicia will. Felicia is going to be salty. She's going to be bitter. She feels like Cirie is going to vote for the best player. Also, Blue has been really trying to make sure there's no target on her future mother-in-law. She wants to keep Cirie around to work with. All right. So anyway, where am I? America brings up to Blue that Cameron has been telling her stuff that I've been saying to you has been getting back to me. And it's funny that she's bringing this up to Blue because Blue is one of those people that's been spilling information back to Cameron, right? We've got the Cameron to America to Blue back to Cameron pipeline. So America suspects that Matt and Jag could be the ones leaking information to Cameron, which they are, but also in a big way, it's Blue. So Blue's like, I would just take whatever Cameron says with a grain of salt. I wouldn't worry about it. They agree that Cameron is fine, right? They're not too worried about him as long as they're on his good side. Okay, good luck with that. So anyway, a little later, Matt and Jag have a game chat in the scary bedroom. And I just have to ask, why does Matt always seem to have like one of those flossing picks now? Like he always has one that he's chewing on or he's actually using. Like, is he just carrying around the same one all day? Because that sounds really gross. Is he using new ones? Is he using like 20 a day? He's always got them. It's kind of like annoying. But anyway, Matt says he's been thinking about it. And if he wins HOH, he's putting Corey and America up on the block. And he says to Jag, I know you're close with them, but those two are throwing us under the bus, bro. Are they? I don't think that Corey and America are really throwing them under the bus that hard, but Matt seems to be under the impression that they are. My husband's here. Yes, these people do need to keep it in their pants. Love you. Thank you. Yeah, so Matt is really anti Corey and America right now. And between the two, Corey would be his #1 target. He says the longer those two are in here, the more dangerous they're going to be. So Matt and Jag really want to talk to Cameron again and let him know, hey, Corey has said he wants to target whichever zombie comes back into the game. And they've already told him this, so I don't know why they're like so obsessed with telling him again. I guess they just want to really hammer it home. But yeah, that's something that they want to do. So then Bowie joins them, Bowie Jane. And they agree, the three of them, they all feel great about each other. So Jag is like, okay, cool. Who else do you feel good about? Who is it? And Bowie says, well, I feel really good about Corey in America. I don't think that's what Matt and Jag want to hear, but Corey and America have been putting in work with Bowie. And Bowie says, those two, they're doing the dirty work, right? They're taking care of business, and we're not. We can sit back and let them do it, which is hilarious because Jag, Matt, and Blue have been talking nonstop about how they're doing all of the dirty work for Corey in America. So this is like the exact opposite of what they're hearing right now from Bowie Jane. So Jag says, I don't know about that. Corey and America are going around and talking to people and putting a bigger target on us. Matt says, yeah, we're the ones doing the dirty work. They're throwing us under the bus and making themselves look better. So Jag's like, who else do you feel good with besides Corey and America? And Bowie says, I think Blue will be good with us if Jared goes, right? Not while Jared's still in the house, because while Jared is still here, she's not trustworthy. Yeah, so she's hoping that they can get rid of Jared and Blue will come over to work with them. So then Jag and Matt just can't stop talking about Corey and America. It just keeps coming out. And they keep saying Corey and America are painting us to be these big comp beasts. Again, I haven't really seen Corey and America throw Jag and Matt under the bus that much. Like, yeah, they've talked about like how they don't want to go to the end with them because they are big competition threats and they're super close, but they haven't been like, we need to get them out now. I haven't seen it. Maybe I'm missing it, but I haven't seen it. So anyway, they also discuss that Cameron is good for their games for now, right? They are so much in the camp that they don't want Cameron to leave right away if he is the one to come back in. And they feel like he can really take shots for them, win competitions, make moves. So they want him to do the dirty work. And they say he's not afraid to draw a line and make those big moves. Like taking out Corey. That's what they want. So Matt says, Corey never would have taken the shot at Jared if it wasn't for us. They keep saying this, but like Corey won HOH and put Jared up on the block. I think that's a huge part of taking him out, right? Matt won the veto and left the nominations the same. But like Corey didn't do nothing here. He just did a better job of cleaning up after his move, right? So Jag is like, yeah, he used us. I don't want us to just be numbers for him. I don't want us to be expendable. So eventually Jag leaves and Matt continues chatting with Bowie, and Matt is continuing to try and turn Bowie against Corey and America. He's pushing. They're throwing us under the bus. They're painting us as targets. We've been doing their dirty work for them. And at this point, it's sounding like Matt does not care about taking Felicia out next week anymore. He says, we can take Felicia out at any time. She's just annoying, right? But she's not really a threat to us. He says, I want Corey out next. Let's split up Corey and America. But it's funny because he was talking to Cameron again later, and Cameron is still like, no, we need Felicia out next. So it would be interesting to see if Matt and Jag would just go along with what Cameron wants, or if Matt really would try to take out Corey before Felicia. But also, it's unclear at this time if all of this was resonating at all with Bowie. However, later, Bowie is chatting with Corey. Oh, she's lying to him. Oh, she says, I just had a good chat with Matt and Jag. Everything seems to be on the same, everyone seems to be on the same page. Everything's on track. And she says, I haven't heard anyone mention your name like as a target or anything. Oh boy. So she's like really lying to him. So a little later, Bowie talks to Matt and Jag again, and she reports back about her conversation with Corey. And she's like, yeah, I told him that I haven't been hearing his name as a target. I told him we're all on track, right? We're all on the same page. And Corey told me that he feels good about Cameron. So we're in a good spot right now. Dang. So it looks like Matt and Jag's work on Bowie has paid off so far. It really didn't take much to flip Bowie. And I mean, we've seen it. She's all over the place. She's just looking for anybody to talk game with her and bring her in on something, basically. So she's very easy to flip. But yeah, Matt is bringing up again that he wants to snitch to Cameron, that Corey wants to target whichever zombie comes back in, and Jag is like, not so fast. That might be a little too much right now. We don't want to overplay. Again, they've already said this to Cameron, but Jag doesn't think they should bring it up again right now. He says, we're in a good spot. Let's just wait and see what happens first, right? They don't even know who's going to be coming back yet. Cameron might be out of here on Thursday. So let's just see who comes back. Let's see who wins HOH, and then we can go from there. We don't need it getting out there that we're throwing Corey and America under the bus, even though they are hard. All right. So in other news, now that Blue knows about this Final Four with Felicia, Mimi, Corey, and America, it's spreading all over. Blue, of course, told Jared. Jared told Sari. Blue spills to Matt. And of course, this is more fuel for Matt to target Corey and America next week. This is just another thing to add on to the pile, right? And America is also spilling. She spills to Jag and Matt, and she says, yeah, we do have like that 4 thing set up with Felicia and Mimi, but I want you to know it's fake. That we just did that to make them feel comfortable. And she's saying it's not real, so you don't have to worry about it. We're all good. I think they're worried about it. And this is going to be really messy if someone tells Felicia and Mimi that this Final Four is out in the open now, right? Most of the house knows about it at this point. So, yeah, we'll come back to that. But first, Corey and America had some personal drama last night. America was really annoyed because apparently Corey told Cameron that he doesn't give a shit if Cameron flirts with America. And America says, that doesn't make me feel good to hear that you don't care. So Corey's like, of course I give a shit. I'm human, right? But he's like, what am I supposed to say to Cameron? What am I supposed to say to him? We're playing a game here, so there's all these different weird layers. Corey says also, I don't want to be like weirdly possessive of you or jealous. I want you to be able to do whatever you want to do. And America's like, we've done a bunch of stuff together and I feel used. Ooh. So basically what this boils down to, America wants Corey to be more clear about his intentions with her, right? They talk a lot of game. They do a lot of the, but they don't really talk about their feelings. And America does not want to look stupid because she is like into Corey. She's fallen for him, and she wants to make sure he feels the same way. And he does not like give her those affirmations. So Corey apologizes. He says he really does care a lot, and he doesn't want to mess up her game. He doesn't want to mess up either of their games with Cameron by making things weird. Cameron does a pretty good job of that himself. But Corey is also nervous about all the people watching on the live feeds. He's already got hangups as it is about like sharing his feelings. So to have to share them in front of everyone watching, I think it's like really messing with him. So Corey says another thing, like, I know that it's beneficial for both of our games if you flirt with Cameron. But of course, I don't like it on a personal level. And again, he's saying, of course, I don't want you to feel used. I'm not playing you. So they talk a bit more. They exchange, I really like yous, right? They really like each other. It seems like they made up though. The feeds cut away from them for a bit, but it seems like they made up after they seemed like super happy and excited. So maybe they became boyfriend girlfriend. I don't know, but they seem pretty happy with each other, and it seems like things are better now. Okay. Anyway, back to the game. Late last night, Blue had a game chat with Mimi, and Blue is telling Mimi, I respect you because you are a girl's girl. Not a girl's girl. Every time somebody brings up girl's girl, number one, I have flashbacks to last season, which was a freaking nightmare at the beginning when everyone was like, Taylor's not a girl's girl. Number 2, usually the people who are like, this person is not a girl's girl. The person saying that is not a girl's girl. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Oh, it's bad. Yeah. So Blue has been saying that phrase over and over and over again for like the past, I don't know, 24 to 48 hours. And it is too much. Stop. So then Blue is going through all of her talking points with Mimi about why Corey sucks and he's using us to do his dirty work, blah, blah, blah. He's got to go. As expected, Blue also spills that she heard Felicia approached Corey in America about creating a Final Four with her and Mimi. So Blue is like, well, this shows me that I can't work with Felicia if she is willing to work with Corey in America. And Mimi's like, I didn't even know about it. Girl. Yes, we did. But anyway, the feed switched, so we didn't get to hear the rest of that part of the conversation. I don't know what else Mimi was saying about it. But Blue is pushing that America is not a girl's girl. Please stop. And she spills that America wants to put Mimi and Felicia up on the block with Felicia as the target next week. Blue was also like, now I keep telling America that that's what I'm going to do too, but it's not. Like, I have your back, blah, blah, blah. So what is Mimi going to do with this information? We haven't seen her talk to Felicia about this yet, but she's got to be pretty pissed that this is already out in the open. This has already blown up and been exposed, right? So, yeah, leave it to Blue, right? She's always going to spill that tea, always. So maybe America will learn from her lesson this time. Probably not. But meanwhile, Corey, America, Matt, and Jag were having a late night pizza, and they were trying to come up with an official name for their 4, right? Not including Blue. So there were some jokes about like 4 for real deadly sins, like mashing up all those BS alliances. Something about like bloodbath, also Belgium. I didn't hear the reasoning for Belgium, but sure. Does this 4 mean anything though? Are they actually even together? I have my doubts. I think they're just putting a band-aid on a broken bone. But anyway, that was all last night and this morning. Today, not much happening so far. I will say Jared does seem to have some hope now that he's going to get to play tomorrow, because apparently production let the house guests know that Jared and Cameron will have knowledge of what the competition is before Cameron has to make his decision about who's going to play. So Cameron told Jared, if we see this competition and it seems like something that I really feel like I have no chance of winning, then yeah, I'll let you play it. So Jared is excited at the prospect of potentially getting to play. We'll see. I don't know. There was like a flash on the live feeds today of what it seems like the competition's going to be. I don't know if it's a puzzle. It was hard to tell what exactly it is, but it was like some zombie dude like lying on top of a grave. I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow is finally the day. Cameron or Jared will be going. Hi, Bowie.
Oh, hi.
Hello. And hopefully we'll get an HOH competition after that. Please let us see it on the episode. Please. We've been waiting.
What else are they going to show?
I know, right? There's been not much going on this week.
Some dirty costumes fighting over a game?
I don't know. Wait, what?
2 dirty costumes fighting over a
Costumes?
game? The zombies.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I want to thank today's super chatters because you guys are amazing. So let me just scroll back here. So Mark Pirjalo? I hope I said that right. It's an awesome name. Thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate that. Wendy Will, thank you so much. Oh, hi.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Sean, my husband, thank you so much. Yes, these people need to keep it in their pants. They're all over the place. Jack D65, thank you so much. And Jack says, thanks again. I really appreciate your updates. We really appreciate you watching, so thank you. And Mary Ellen L, thank you so much as always. And Anita Star, thank you so much as always. Really, really appreciate that. I just want to get you on here so that we don't miss you tomorrow. And everybody who's watching this on the replay and leaves us tips, we really, really appreciate that as well. So thank you so much. That's awesome. All right. I guess we're going to call it here. Just a reminder, no episode tonight. Survivor and Amazing Race are premiering. An hour and a half of each. Yes! So that's exciting. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for more. So we'll see you then. And until next time, much love. Bye, everybody.